What's by this is Jaden, welcome back to a new reaction video, and today we'll be reacting to Doctor Who, Season 8, Episode 2, Into the Dalek. It seems like when we get into seems like when we get into a new season, they don't mess around with getting into Dalek storylines, because Season 5, we had Episode 3, Victory of the Daleks. Season 6, we had Season 6, they did mess around, never mind. Season 7, the first episode was Daleks, and then now Season 8, the second episode was Daleks. But let's see what's gonna go on. I haven't seen Doctor Who. I haven't watched Doctor Who for like a week. The main reason is because I'm so ahead of Doctor Who. It's currently January 21st, and on Patreon I have the first episode of the season scheduled for scheduled for January 30th, I think. So I'm not super far ahead to be honest, but it's a great week for Patreon because all like the specials and stuff of season 7, Matt Smith's last episode, the 50th anniversary, the finale of season 7, those are all going to an adventure in space and time are all going on Patreon like this week as I'm recording this. And they're like over an hour long. So great week for Patreon. Anyway, the first episode of the season was very good. Like I was very amazed by it. Even if I did kept saying like I miss Matt Smith, where's Matt Smith, Matt Smith, Matt Smith. This doctor is very good. He already has like a great first impression on me. So yeah, we just it's like I just gotta learn. I just gotta learn because with Matt Smith, I kind of had to learn about him too because with Matt Smith, I wanted to like, oh, I need to watch the next episode. I need to watch the next episode. Now with this doctor is like, let's go watch the next episode to find out more about this doctor. Like I want it to get to the point where I'm like, oh, okay, I already know what this doctor's about. I'm so excited to watch the next episode. It's not like that still. It's not like that yet. I mean, so yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch Into the Dalek and see what it's gonna be about. Full reaction on Patreon. Already?
This is Wasp Delta. Do you hear me?
What?
Stay with me, Kai. Stay with me, please.
You look like a zombie.
Aristotle, we have been hit.
Not Aristotle.
Aristotle.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the Dalek fleet. Oh, the Dalek ship. Yep. I can't believe you guys already messing around. Episode 2.
How did I get here?
I materialized the time capsule exactly around you and saved your life 1 second before your ship exploded. But do please keep crying.
My brother just died.
His sister didn't. You're very welcome. Put the gun down.
Not his sister did
what?
it.
The Aristotle's the big fella, parked in the asteroid belt. Yeah,
He's shielded.
more or less.
Where's Clara?
How we communicate with you lot.
I gotta draw my eyes after Matt Smith's last episode.
It's smaller on the outside.
Yeah, it's a bit more exciting when you go the other way. This isn't a battleship, medical insignia. It's a hospital.
He might be a duplicate.
He's a doctor.
Duplicate of what?
And we have a patient, don't we, Uncle?
Wow. A molecular nanoscaler.
You know what it does then?
It miniaturizes living matter. What's the medical application, though? Do you use it to shrink the surgeon so they can climb inside the patient?
Exactly.
Well, now the Doctor's no longer hidden from the universe. Seems like we know exactly who he is. Oh no. I think my favorite intro, I would say, is the season 7A.
I've never seen such a miserable bunch. What are you, children?
Yes, sir.
You think you're funny, Fleming?
What? Wait. Like what? What? Oh, okay, I see. I thought we were still on the ship. See how like good they're getting with having like different plot lines per episode?
So that's all the questions on page 32, except the last
That is
one,
very
and then
not
anything on
professional.
Page 33, all that in for Thursday.
Clara Oswald.
Hey,
English.
Hey, nice to meet you.
you too.
Want to watch yourself round him? Bit of a lady killer.
Ha.
Denies it.
I'm not a lady killer.
See what I mean?
Lady killer?
modern soldier and then just shooting people. I like to think there's a moral dimension.
Ah, you shoot people and then you cry about it afterwards.
That's exactly what he does.
No. As far as I know, nobody has told anybody anything. What are you talking about?
Why did you just say the crying thing?
I was being funny.
Why?
I just do that.
Yeah, I wasn't going, but I am now because you're going to be there and suddenly it seems like the best idea ever.
Oh.
Where the hell have you been?
You sent me for coffee.
3 weeks ago. In Glasgow.
3 weeks, that's a long time.
In Glasgow. That's dead in a ditch.
It's not my fault, I got distracted.
Scared of what?
I'm terrified.
Of what?
The answer to my next question, which must be honest, cold,
He's
considered,
he's gonna do something funny.
without kindness or restraint. Clara, be my pal. My good man.
Really? That wasn't funny at all.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
That's what I said since like season 4.
Hey,
I've always said, is
but
Doctor a good man?
I need you. Why would any living creature help you?
Is that what you're asking? Flora, if you're a good man, because you don't want to help him?
Not my problem.
Daleks must be destroyed.
What?
Daleks must be
See?
What did you just say?
All Daleks must die. I will destroy the Daleks.
Yes. I think he's probably her uncle, but I made that up to pass the time while they were talking. This is Clara, not
Oh, he's talking a
my
little too
sister.
fast for me.
She's, some other word.
I'm his carer.
Gotta get used to his accent.
Yeah, my carer. She can, so I don't have to.
How do you get into a Dalek's head?
That wasn't a metaphor.
These are nano controllers. And once we're miniaturized, they take over the molecular compression. When the mission's over, hit the button.
We're here to shoot you dead if you turn out to be a Dalek spy.
Well, that's a relief. I hate babysitters.
Okay, listen up.
Do
Now
you?
remember, do not hold your breath when the nanoscaler engages. You'll feel like you want to, but you must keep breathing normally during the miniaturization process.
Is this the inside of a Dalek?
Oh my god.
Behold the belly of the beast. Dalek mutants are born hating. This is what stokes the fire. It extinguishes even the tiniest glimmer of kindness. Compassion.
Is something wrong with it?
Imagine the worst possible thing in the universe and then don't bother because you're looking at it right now. This is evil refined. No. Stop!
What?
This is a Dalek, not a machine. It's a perfect analog of a living being, and you just hurt it. So what's gonna happen now?
Oh god. The Dalek
He is
wants us
so
again. Why is it
dumb.
attacking?
Can you control your antibodies?
Ross, stay calm. We're gonna get you out of this.
Can you?
Ross,
Ross is so dumb.
What is it?
trust me.
Look at that. See? See? I just... I told you. Look. This doctor just completely just sacrificed his life. Wow. I like him.
They've dumped him in here. Organic refuse disposal. We need to get in there. What? Those antibodies won't give up until we're inside there. I'd rather go in alive than dead.
I know where it goes!
Yeah. Occasionally they harvest from the victims. This is a feeding tube.
Oh, there are people.
Ross here.
Yeah. Top layer if you want to say a few words.
A man has just died. You will not talk
Just
like that.
just said top layer if you want to see a few words.
Good.
There is
If you wanna
nothing good about that.
Nothing is alive in here, so logically, this is the weakest spot of the Daleks' internal security. Nobody guards the dead.
The Dalek has an internal defense mechanism. We've lost Ross.
What kind of defense mechanism? That thing knows you're in there to help it.
Yeah, well, who knows? It's a Dalek. We're gonna continue the mission.
Well, you know how I said this was the most dangerous place in the universe? I was wrong. It's way more dangerous than that.
Really?
Colonel, we have radiation indicators redlining in here. Could be that the Dalek is more badly damaged than we thought.
Job done.
That's it? Just like that?
An anticlimax once in a while is good for my heart.
I like how dramatic this
Rusty.
is.
How'd you feel? Rusty?
So the doctor's name is still not in the universe's database because he asked the Dalek, "How do you know who I am?" So.
What happened?
I'm not entirely sure.
Was he trying to attack you now?
Oh, no.
Yep. He's becoming evil now. He's becoming evil. Oh. Look at this. This is like the first Dalek story. All the stuff coming off of him with Rose, you know. Uh-oh. Much more dramatic now, though. Prepare for her. Where are we? The asteroid belt? Is that what they said?
It's the look you get when I'm about to slap you! We're gonna die in here.
Irreversibly so. That's what we just learned.
No, Doctor, that is not what we just learned.
Journey, what the hell's happening? That thing set the Daleks on us, and it's locked us out of our defenses. Journey, you're the Aristotle's only hope. I need you to destroy that Dalek.
The rebels will be exterminated.
This is like Star Wars. The rebels. Rebel forces. Uh-oh.
Whatever it takes.
No humans. Exterminate.
What are we doing?
The radiation allowed it to expand its consciousness, to consider things beyond its natural terms of reference.
So
It
how are we
became
gonna fix
good.
this?
That means a good Dalek is possible. That's what we learned today. Am I right, Teach?
Top of
Yep.
the class.
But now it's back to how it was.
But what it saw, what it felt, still there.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing that.
Not here. There.
You mean in the Cortex Vault?
Is he mad or is he right?
Both.
Come this far. Probably gonna die anyway. Wouldn't mind something to do for the rest of my life. Is he mad or is he right?
Hand on my heart. Most days he's both.
Don't look down.
Good luck.
Now this doctor's about to do something devious with his speech, I bet. Is she at that place from last episode?
Welcome to heaven.
Miss what?
Would you like some tea?
Heaven. So she said, wait, she said heaven for her, and she said something different for the other guy. Is this like somewhere where everyone's beliefs are in?
I shall join the Dalek units in the final attack.
So what do we do?
Clever thing. Quickly. Think. What if the dark spots are hidden memories? What if one of those is the Dalek seeing the star?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, maybe. It's either that or the bulbs need changing.
Really could be the bulbs.
Got a better idea?
Really wish I had.
Yep.
What bulbs? It's a human. It's a living body, not.
Antibodies. Brains.
Just got hit it.
With electrical pathways linking up memories. Ah, it's working. It's working. We're turning the memories back on.
How are you even climbing? Are you climbing on the floor? Looks like you're climbing up.
But not the Daleks.
Doctor was not the Dalek.
Memories. All those memories.
Look at the people
You
dilating.
remember the star you saw being born?
Almost done. One more to go. Hurry up, Clara. Hurry up.
There we go.
You saw the truth, Rusty. Remember how you felt. You saw a star being born. The endless rebirth of the universe.
It's gonna be Rusty.
I'm part of you. My mind is in your mind.
What?
I see your mind, Doctor. I see your universe.
Yes, that's good. That is good. Hold on to that.
I see endless divine perfection.
There's gonna be something eerie about
Make it
this
a part
watch.
of you. Remember how you feel right now. Put put it inside you and live by it.
I see into your soul, Doctor. I see beauty. I see divinity. I see hatred.
See? I told you.
See your hatred of the Daleks.
Look at them just like wasting Daleks. Okay, never mind. What's that fluid? This is so messed up though because the doctor just.
Journey.
Uncle Morgan.
I have transmitted a retreat signal. I must go with them.
Of course you must. You have unfinished work, haven't you?
Victory is yours, but it does not please you.
Yeah, it does
You looked
not.
inside me and you saw hatred. That's no victory.
I am not a good Dalek. You are a good Dalek.
What? He's a good Dalek. That has layers to it. If you really think, I don't want to think about it right now because my head's gonna hurt. But that has layers of it. Him calling the doctor a good Dalek.
Underneath it all, I think you're kind. You're definitely brave.
He's gonna say something messed up.
I just wish you hadn't been a soldier.
Wow.
Okay, right. You're back in your cupboard. 30 seconds after you left.
30 seconds. You better be
Will I
right.
see you again?
Soon, I expect.
Next week.
Or later.
Have you changed your clothes?
Yes. Yes, I have. Well noticed.
Okay, good.
Yes, good. Very good. Good work. You've passed the test.
Are you really gonna go for a drink with me?
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I?
I just thought.
Thought what?
I thought you might have a rule against soldiers.
No?
The
No,
doctor
not at all.
does.
Not me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not the doctor. You're his companion. All right. There's a lot I want to say. There's a lot I want to say about this episode, but I don't want to because my head hurts. I could go in here and explain for 10 minutes as to why I think that the Dalek called the doctor a good Dalek. Should I try and explain it? I might be wrong though, and I don't want to be wrong. Okay, first things first. This episode was pretty good. I didn't really care about like the characters itself, like the new characters we met, like Uncle Morgan or whatever, and then Journey Blue or something. I didn't really care much about them, but this whole idea of going in, and even that whole idea of the episode was not even that. Sorry, not even that good. But the way they executed it was so good. Like that's very rare of them. Like Doctor Who can have such amazing ideas, but the execution is not to my liking. This episode, the idea of going into a Dalek is interesting, but I don't. It's like I wouldn't really enjoy it so much. But the execution of the episode was so good and what they added. So number one, it wasn't a full like 47 minutes of us inside the Dalek. It started, we had a whole bunch of stuff. It started off with the brother dead already, and the ship getting the fleet or whatever attacking Journey's ship. I think her name was Journey. To then, the Doctor meeting a Dalek. To then, Clara living her normal life and meeting a soldier. And then we even and then and then we went inside the Dalek and we learned more about. We didn't learn, but we learned about nanotechnology or whatever. And then when the lady died, let me go pull this up real quick. When the lady died, she went to the place. She went to heaven. I don't think it's heaven, but that's what the other that's where the other guy went from last episode. Let me see where it's at. What does she call the place? So she called it the Promised Land. So her name's Missy, I think. So Missy called it the Promised Land, this place, to the guy from last episode. This episode, she called it Heaven. So I don't know if it's like the character's beliefs. Like she basically just plays on what the character's beliefs are. Because the other guy was from Victorian England or whatever. Well, he wasn't even like a guy. He was a robot. He was a robot who was no longer like a robot. He became a guy because of how much he put inside of him. But yeah, this promised land, heaven, missy place, I feel like is like our theme for the season. I feel like maybe by the finale of the season we'll see what it's gonna be all about. But already with like I already knew this Doctor was gonna be kind of edgy. But already with episode 2, already asking if he's a good man and like the whole like I think I've said this before, like the Doctor and the Daleks kind of have some sort of parallels to each other. Um in the way that I don't know, they can be the Doctor and a Dalek can be comparable, I feel like. I don't know what the comparisons are exactly, but I mean even the Dalek compared the Doctor to a Dalek. Like even the Dalek did that. So when the Dalek said to the Doctor, "I'm not a good Dalek. You are a good Dalek." I was like, okay, there's that first layer. There's that first layer where the Dalek just calls him where the Dalek calls him a Dalek, but then you go under it and there's like more layers to what he's saying. Kind of like, you know, like an iceberg. You know those iceberg videos where like the top of the iceberg everyone knows about the subject, and as you go down and down and down, less people know about the subject. Down, down, down. Um, it's kind of like that. So when he said, I feel like when the Dalek, this could be 1,000% wrong, but this was my interpretation. When the Dalek said that he's a good Dalek, that means that the Doctor is similar to a Dalek, where it has the instincts to kill and to hate and to, to destroy universes, destroy planets. But the thing that's stopping him doing that is the memories that he has of goodness, and that's what basically the good Dalek is about. The good Dalek has the instinct of a Dalek, but the thing that's not making it kill everybody is the memories that it had of the star being born. So that's basically, I think, what that's what my interpretation of it was. Where the Doctor isn't so different from a Dalek, other than the fact that the Doctor likes humans and actually tries to be a good man. And I've said this since I remember. I might have said it beforehand, but I remember exactly. It was the David Tennant Mars episode. Um, Planet of the no, Water of Mars. The Water of Mars. The final scene where he saved these people, but the timeline they weren't supposed to be saved in the timeline, but he still saved the people because that's what he likes to do. But then the lady killed herself because he saved her. Where and then the Doctor says, "I've gone too far. What have I done?" And I'm like, is the Doctor a good man? Did the Doctor only save these people to make himself feel better? Because she didn't want to be saved, but he still saved her. And David Tennant actually did a very well job of that scene. I actually like that scene a lot. So it kind of got me to like, is the Doctor truly good? Is he truly good? Um, Even with Matt Smith had a little edge to him too. All the Doctors have a little edge to them. The Ninth Doctor just got out of the Time War. The 10th Doctor, I feel like he made it a point to seem good. Like he made it a super point to seem very good. Whereas his last days on Earth kind of got a little edge to him. And then Matt Smith's Doctor, there were more times than not where he was like a good person, but even then he still had questions of his like life or whatever. Like he still had questions. Um but nothing compared to how this Doctor is. I feel like this Doctor would have remember his name is Wilfred, right? I feel like this Doctor would have killed Wilfred and that radiation thing. Just where we're at right now, I feel like, remember when Wilfred and David Tennant were in the radiation thing, but David Tennant uh put all the radiation into himself instead of Wilfred. That might be a reach. I might be reaching, but the way this Doctor is, he might be all I need to. He might be like, I need to survive. Me and Clara need to survive, and everyone else is gonna get in the way. That's what happened in this episode. The doctor, I guess you could say, sacrificed himself to the guy. I forgot his name already. The guy who first harmed the doctor, and he said, "Swallow this pill" or whatever. And he didn't help him at all. He sacrificed himself so that he and Clara and the others could get to the point of the mission. And that's different, you know. I like it. I mean, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be spending all this time dissecting what exactly happened in this episode. So I'm loving this. I'm loving it already for making me like think about our motives. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Hope you guys like this episode. Um, hope you guys like this reaction. I mean, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.